everyone, and welcome to Flashback. We just finished the second week of the group stages, and 8 teams battled their way to the quarterfinals. Let's see how they did it. First up was the showdown between Korea's Longju Gaming and Vietnam's Gigabyte Marines. It started off close, but the Marines found great fights in the mid-game, culminating with Noe and Levi picking up double kills to wipe out Longju in the 29th minute. It looked like smooth seas ahead for Gigabyte, but when the Marines pushed up one step too far, the Koreans wiped them up for a clean ace. From there, prey couldn't be stopped as Longju capped off the biggest comeback of the tournament and the first seed in Group B.
Just too good to be true, Longju find their way back in.
Speaking of comebacks, despite starting off 0-4, Fnatic didn't need a fairy godmother to write their own Cinderella story, as they smashed Immortals, demolished the Gigabyte Marines, forced a tiebreaker, and then Soaz came back from his own 0-4 start to go godlike and to seal an unlikely second seed in Group B.
And Fnatic do the unthinkable!
Despite picking a win off of China's #1 seed RNG, the quarterfinals were out of reach for Europe's G2 Esports and their Turkish opponent 1907 Fenerbahce. But Perks kept his promise though, and finally picked Yasuo and had no problem getting first blood and some early kills.
Beautiful howling gale into the last breath. That's the hit onto Padden.
But after a back and forth game, Padden nearly soloed G2's Nexus.
7 Fenerbahce trying to claim this win. He goes down.
G2 turned their base defense into offense, and they finally took down their Turkish squad, securing an emotional win and one final bow at Worlds. Having already qualified for quarters, China's Royal Never Give Up and Korea's Samsung Galaxy went head-to-head for Group C's #1 seed. After a stylish start from RNG jungler MLXG, the action truly heated up when Uzi secured a contested Baron. With the momentum in hand, RNG made play after play.
Oh my god!
Flashy gets the 3-man top ruler record JJ.
With Group D nearly decided, Europe's Misfits knew that if they could win against China's Team WE, the #2 seed would be theirs. Han Sama started off with a clean double kill, but once the mid-game hit, mistakes began to pile up for the European underdogs. And through Chie's pure skills and his team's masterful macro play,
The final shot of Culling!
Team WE took the first seed and forced the Misfits into a tiebreaker with North America's TSM. And so, NA took on EU for their chance to play in the quarterfinals. Both teams played a cautious early game, but at 24 minutes, Misfits forced a fight at Baron, where Power of Evil obliterated Doublelift before chasing down another 2 kills.
Following to the south, Sven trying to escape, but Power of Evil carrying his team to the double.
And within minutes, they methodically picked apart TSM's base.
These Misfits push themselves straight into the quarterfinals.
Group A began with an unexpected turn of events, when Taiwanese team AHQ Esports Club landed first blood on SKT's Faker. The kills began to pile up for AHQ, as Mountain continued setting up plays all over the map. And when Westdoor's Fizz caught out Faker's Kassadin alone, it was like a replay of the 2015 quarterfinals, but with a different ending, and AHQ walked away victorious. This brought AHQ against North America's Cloud9. Whichever team would lose would have their entire region eliminated from Worlds. Westdoor played his signature Fizz once again, but Jensen knew how to shut him down.
It's not gonna be enough. Jensen stays alive.
And C9 were unstoppable, dominating AHQ in 24 minutes.
And they are now SKT's biggest fans, hoping they can make that top 8.
After starting 0-3, but then winning 2 in a row, EDG was one step away from forcing a tiebreaker when they took on Group A's raid boss, SKT. EDG racked up the kills early and even went 6-0 before SKT managed to turn the game in their favor, and Bang picked up a double kill. And if you give SKT an inch, they take a mile.
The ace for SK Telecom T1.
And with that, EDG's quarterfinals hopes were destroyed, and C9 were on their way to Shanghai. With that, Worlds heads to Shanghai for the quarterfinals, where the top 8 teams will go head-to-head in a best-of-5. Be sure to tune in from October 19th to 22nd. The games begin at 4 p.m. in China, so check what time that is for you. But you can also catch up later on the rebroadcast. You don't want to miss it.